Hey there, lads. I know it's early as hell right now, but quite frankly, I want something to do before I collapse in bed. So you know what? Yes, Dead by Daylight. I totally am not improvising the fuck out of this. We're gonna analyze this stream thing that they're doing, and hopefully things will make sense. God, things are so weird with these new headphones. I hope everything's fine with you. Are you all good? The 2% of society that's awake right now because game devs keep fucking making their events so fucking early, especially if your name's Bitch Tendo. I hope y'all are. Anyways, let me just get the fucking layout sorted. I forgot to react the Fuji thing for the PNGs of my homies. They're just sitting there now. That feels so unnecessary. Why do you do this to me? You are really annoying, lad. Why do you do this? No, please. Don't do this to me. Alright, I guess these are the ghosts of the homies. And, yeah, they're gonna see how this goes. It's like 1 minute left, that's why I'm here early. I don't need the wheel wagon anymore. I can get rid of it now. Yeah, click on this a few times, make sure they know that's the window catcher I want. And then set that up. Lower that. I'm not even gonna adjust things properly. That's how unprofessional I am, baby. Yeah, I could crop it a little bit, not like anyone knows. Alright. I'm also gonna have to get an audio capture for this shit, just so people can actually hear what I'm hearing. Because I know for a fact y'all gonna wanna hear about all about a springy boy. So let's do it. There we go. Audio sorted. Awkward silence has consumed us. Where the hell's the window capture? There you are. That's the bare minimum I need to hide. Alright, Dead by Dicklight, let's see what you have to offer. If there's a countdown after this countdown, I'm keeping this music going. I'm gonna turn it down by 1 though, this is still fucking loud. I hope everything's good with you, chat. This is really improvised. I'm sorry for how improvised it is, but I'll try my best to make it entertaining for all of y'all. I don't even think any of my homies are up. I think the boys asleep. That's not good, exactly. My curiosity is going to be my downfall. I'm probably gonna see like only them talking about the game rather than an actual trailer or anything interesting. You know what? It's this shit we gotta do. I am up way too early trying to improvise a stream, my god. Alright, I should link this on Discord. But then Discord's just gonna be there, and that's not gonna be good, so I don't think we should. I'll ignore Discord for now. Despite the things that are on the screen, I'm sure that won't be distracting. Just think of it as William Afton's brain cooking up ways to kill his victims. I'm certain that's how you could call it. Are you gonna fucking appear now, or am I gonna have to go insane? Probably the latter, mate. not even near a game. I'm not playing anything. I'm just watching something. That's the title. There we go. I'm gonna stay on there just so I know in the future. I gotta start. I thought you were to start by now. Or am I just a few minutes ahead of you and you're just gonna drain me insane? With some shit. Have a little at it. Why is Friday Night Funky? What the fuck? What? Ever wonder how the tracks are made? Dive into our freshly released stems and take a look at yourself. Okay. Noted. I'm not gonna follow anyone. Oh, I'm up for you. No wonder shit's random. That's unnecessary. Okay. How's Blue Sky doing? Anything new there? No, I expected this. This is way fucking early. It's like 10:53. Why do you take so long, man? It's so rude. It's so mean. It's so mean. Yeah. There you go. That's another white screen. God fucking damn it. Fuck. I gotta wake up because this shit's gotta be taking so long. Oh, Christ. You know this is an improvised stream because I didn't get any layout adjustments. Okay, these things are gonna drive me insane. I'm getting on Discord just so that I can actually get rid of this shit. Like, Okay, secrets, that way no one knows. Fuck. Okay, the PNGs are gone. I really improvising for this. My God, can you start already? Please. I wanna see Willie in action. I wanna see what he has to offer. Cause he only showed a glimpse, this is the full one, baby. If this is what William Math is gonna sound like jorking his spring lock. I should have this on too. That's how loud I can listen to that. No, don't click off the tets. I need the tets. Give me the tets. I think one of these days we'll stream Dead by Daylight. Probably not within this FNAF marathon though. Because that will require me paying money to play Springtrap, I think. With it being DLC, I think. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough money after Secret of the Merc, so it's, yeah. Fucking wake up, Mr. Afton. Mr. Aftoni, come on. Aftoni, I need you. I need you to do it for me. Oh God. Help me. I'm gonna map pack level analyze the thing. I don't need map bot here anymore. Map bot serves zero purpose. Yeah, that's perfect now, get out. I keep my Beyblade though. Actually, no, that should also overplayed itself. I'm getting it out of here. But what is a good question? No, that's not it. That's layout. Fuck, where is it? Where's the flushy? Oh. Alright, there we go. Layout now boring. Let's do it. I know I'm muted, Discord. Shut up. No one likes you, Discord. You're a outfit. I don't want two songs at once. Just let me hear the sweet piano synthesis of Springtrap seducing me into the spring luck suit and then spring fucking me. When does this shit start? None, please, baby. Turn off the audio. I'ma check this. The Dead by Daylight Twitter. See if they have anything that they were gonna say about it. Or at least some footage anyway. I'm not sure. That's such an AI generated bitch. Oh no, no, that's AI. You're an AI that keeps stealing artwork of actual people. Why did you not fucking loop? Get back to the loop, boys. No, it's that time. Kinda. Fuck, I'm Dead by Daylight. Why was your Twitter not responding for a split second? Oh no. Why are a majority of the fucking posts gone? Where is Ed? Where is L of it? Where the hell is the majority of your posts that involve this? I don't do this. Is this even a post? The highlight? This article? Is this a media? Is this a what? Barely counts media. I'm going to media. 11 a.m. ET. Okay. So, okay, I think I get it. I don't get it. Please start. There.
Here. We're back. We're here. We're live in Montreal. We're live in our studio, in our brand new studio.
New studio. Who is?
Who's that? That is a
yes.
pallet that is also a coffee table.
Yes, we got
Recognize this, but also
the stream now.
Not a picture frame. That is actually a video screen. We're not going to make use of it today because we literally just got it installed. Streams in the future. We're going to be having a lot of fun with a lot of these. They look like static picture frames, but really excited for us to have this as a resource here in our own studio in Montreal, so we can do more stuff here.
I need music
All the time, interviews, whatever. So yes, hello, welcome. There are a lot
Hello.
of you out there. Thank you for joining us. This is actually our second live stream of the month of May. Earlier we were at PAX East in Boston, where also a bunch of people showed up in person, which was
Yes.
an incredible delight to meet so many people.
I was totally there. No, I wasn't. I never got a pet.
Pretty fun.
I don't trust going there.
That you know, was
I
our first
love-
live event in a long time.
Eventually I'll indulge in the nerd shit, but
Only
for
like-
now I'm gonna maintain my
Not
sanity.
joined by due to visa issues.
It was really sad to be watching from the sidelines, but the hype in that room was electric. So, like, even being at home, but just rooting you guys, that was just amazing. So I truly hope that maybe in the future I'll be able to meet you guys in person.
Let's see,
But
45
now,
ought to be
Let's
perfect.
get into today's live stream, which we're talking about part 2 of our anniversary live stream with the Dead by Daylight Five Nights at Freddy's official live stream. And today,
Yes.
especially at PAX, you guys got a little taste about what was coming with this chapter, but now
I just
we're gonna
woke
be talking
up.
about
Hey, buddy!
and the anniversary. right around.
We just gave him an
trying
app,
to
and now
milk
they're getting
FNAF
full
for
pizza.
Yeah,
even
new
full beyond.
So if
You're
you are
still on
new to Dead by
music.
Daylight, which I suspect some of
I
you are,
am
there are
very
a lot of people
much
here.
new.
Camera. Hello, camera 2.
Aside from
if you're
that
new to
one
Dead by
session.
Daylight, I just want to quickly explain what's going on today. We're doing our stream, obviously, and generally
Yes.
we try to do these when we have either a release of the full chapter or, as is the case today, a PTB. If you don't know what PTB is, public test battle.
Beta.
Flipping knows. What it is a test tool for us on the development team. Truly, it's a chance for us to get
PTB.
the build out early, find some rough edges, anything that might not be working, and get it up to gear, up to snuff for the full release. So I just wanted to set the stage for you in case you didn't know what PTB is, because I mentioned it a few times. But that is planned to go live as soon as we wrap up the show here today.
Why
If
is
we
the
time it
first thing I
perfectly.
see fucking
Stay tuned.
Mario and Sonic
All right,
getting it on?
so Five Nights at Freddy's is our most requested chapter of all time. You have wanted this for a long time. FNAF fans have wanted it for a long time. DVD fans have wanted it for a long
Wait,
time. I've wanted it
what?
for a long time.
Wait, what the
Actually
fuck did you find?
So let's not delay
Oh,
any
it's
longer.
in
We'll show
Muto
you what's
content.
coming in
That's
the
the
show
first thing I
within the
saw.
show. So, we're going to kick things
Okay,
off with
then.
a segment that you've been waiting for, Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm gonna leave
Gameplay,
music on, actually.
as Springtrap. And helping us out, we're going to have Jason Guzzo back with us to talk about Springtrap's gameplay, but also the
Finally, the gameplay.
map.
Yes, and then next
Yes.
I'll be joined on the couch with Justin Banks. He's going to break down this year's anniversary event and show
Trying
us
to get
everything
my
that's happening
map
on this
pet
last
level
Spring
analyst
Break.
of
Then we'll
the
have a new face on the
fucking
couch.
foot.
Hollis,
To give them credit, I'm happy that they put in like teasers on Twitter and stuff, because that's actually really cool how they did it.
Yeah.
They do teasers for, they always do, I know they do teasers for characters, but not to this extent.
Edge of their seats, waiting to hear news about, so stay tuned.
And we
Also, I love that they acknowledge the GoFreddy.
That is new.
Yeah.
You saw it in your news yesterday in the game. Little spoiler. We're going to be talking about the extremely cool new Dead by Daylight stats tracker that's coming up. We're going to be able to look at your in-game stats and progress as you play.
God, there's so much
I
shit
cannot
I
wait
don't
to see
know
how
about
much
this
time I
game,
have.
but I'm gonna cover it
After
anyway.
that, well, obviously, it's gonna be
I can tell you a lot about this game.
Okay, what's
It's
a
basically-
PTB?
and we're gonna have 3
PTB?
players to
Yes, what is
Twitch.
that
So make sure
essentially?
you're looking at the Twitch chat or looking at
A PT
the
oh,
QR code.
shit.
Go ahead and make
I actually don't
you
remember.
leave your account so that you're not missing
Okay,
it.
that's
It
the one
starts
thing you
today,
don't know,
up
guys.
until June 10th, but maybe Eric, do you want to tell us what
No, it sounds familiar.
I do, although I don't know that it
Because
matters.
that's
It
what
sounds
this
familiar,
is,
but-
apparently.
We have 3 drops for you, but actually the first drop is a combo. You're going to get blood points as well as the smiling clown badge.
Oh, it's a test server. Public build,
What I have written down
a public
versus
test
what's in
build.
the image are not the same.
Oh.
Learn together. So we get it. Smiling clown badge.
Damn, I
2,000
wish I had the
points,
game and
bundled
stuff.
together for
Oh my
watching 1
god, I
hour.
wouldn't be able to do
Cloud
that.
Den banner for watching 3 hours, and a pin the tail on the Maurice charm for anyone who accumulates 6 hours of watch time.
Plus, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
they'd be
Maurice.
way too toxic to fucking deal with my noob ass.
Oh yeah, no. The community is so toxic to give GTA a run
Before
for
we
their
dive
money.
in, one last thing we did want to mention if you've been around for a few weeks. We're running a charity program at the moment, which I'm
Hey,
so psyched
charity
about.
program. I
Tried
wish
to
I
all
could
this
do a
release,
charity stream.
And it has already, well, it's finished, but it has over 200.
Start donate your 5 cents to this charity.
That's before the multiplier that
I
we're
don't
still
have
calculating.
money.
So, thank you to everyone who.
What happened to the
contributed
nickel we
that
gave you? What the fuck
charity.
did you do with
It's a
it?
great cause,
Crack.
the Justine Foundation here in Montreal. To help
But crack
kids
isn't that
and moms.
it's
So,
expensive. Why the
thank
fuck would you?
We'll announce the final number when we have it from the
I needed
numbers
a
people,
quick
but
fit.
it's well over $200,000. So crazy. Okay, without further ado, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, playing a Springtrap,
Yes.
and bring out our dear friend Jay Guzzo, the killer's designer.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, what the? Why the fuck is that so loud? What the fuck?
I don't know. What the fuck? Why are we only on this image?
Oh, that's his chase theme. That's his chase theme.
Oh. His name. I just cranked it up because them talking did sound that loud. I thought the whole stream was not gonna have that much music to it, but I guess I was wrong. So is this with the streamers now? Just this image? Cause no, and I don't buy this image go hard.
They've had tech problems before on stream, so
Ah, good. Yeah, pardon me, I'm still pretty new to Dead by Daylight's existence.
I was waiting for Jay to tell us when
Oh, that's so quiet now.
live. See, we told you it's live. You didn't believe us. Okay, so hi Jay.
Nice Fetty
So from the time
plush.
that we announced that Five Nights at Freddy's was coming to Dead by Daylight, obviously the excitement has been off the charts for Five Nights at
oh
Freddy's
my
fans.
god, wait a minute, where the fuck did he pull that from?
You, and you know, people are
The
speculating,
music box
who's
just
the killer
casually
gonna be?
back
Are we
there.
going to get a map, etc., etc.? We answered those things in a high-level way.
And you don't even have the Sanchi one. You have the fucking
Indeed, we will have
Funko
killers,
one. God damn it!
Springtrap. For the first time ever, you get to play as Springtrap.
Oh,
instead of
makes
being
sense.
terrorized
Scott
by
has a
Springtrap.
very
Well,
tight
Survivor.
fucking connection with Funko.
And also, we'll be bringing a new map. So,
Dude, okay, it pisses me off whenever I see the Funko stuff at like Walmart and stuff because I'm like, Sanchi did a better job with their plushies.
And also Dracula. Jay is the
I
killer
don't even
designer
know
of both
what
of
that
those,
one
as well
is,
as
but
Springtrap. So,
yeah, they probably
Sanchi,
did.
Sanchi had made plushies specifically for the games, but they were limited edition stuff. They were limited time because they lost their license until like a few years ago when like 2 years ago when they got the license back for a limited time.
Okay then.
I didn't have a lot
I
of
wonder if
experience
I
with-
have one of them
my
and
voice
I
will-
just
my
wasn't
voice will
aware.
right today. I was obviously aware of it. I mean,
I
everybody.
know I have something.
Actually,
so iconic in such a short period.
Actually, the Sanchi one looks exactly like the game one, so that's what makes him special.
Story went, before I started kind of
Oh.
looking into this chapter. So,
Oh shit, I think I
it's been
might
cool.
have one
Like,
then.
the story is.
I don't know, I'm gonna have to
Lucky
check it
son.
later.
Ever thought it would be, to be honest.
Oh yes, despite how cute it is, very horrifying. And actually, I think that's
It's
a
very
initial
adorable.
common ground DBD fans and
Now add Baldy to
Fuck.
Dead by
in
Daylight.
both games, much more than you'd expect. And once
No,
you dig
please,
in,
God,
it's
no.
Really cool stuff, and it goes, like you said, goes places.
Yeah.
So I guess. the
Oh
way you
god,
mentioned
now
it, sounds like
indie
you have to do a lot
mascot
of
horror
research to get
games
up to
can be in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, sure. One of my.
I just
favorite
want
things
Slender Man in Dead by Daylight, dude.
is,
Oh
give
fuck
me-
yeah,
give
I
me
want
a-
my
an
boy
excuse,
Slender
I guess,
Man, then
or a
I
reason to
can
become more
make
real
people
big
know it as I do
one
this
specific
boy.
franchise or IP, and that's always amazing. Chucky, I got to watch all the movies.
You could finally milk Slender Man. You could read the story, play the 2 games that came out, the videos. You can even watch the movie. Actually, that's a torture porn. Never mind.
60 to
Oh
70
yeah,
hours of
drinking
content.
game, the movie,
Some of the
every
more
second
popular
Slender Man
streamers,
doesn't
I
have
guess we
screen
could say,
time.
all through all the games.
Oh, no, you'd be
including
dead
the
drunk.
stuff and things, not just to see the games and how they played, but also the players, how they were.
For once, I will actually join you in the drinking game if that happens.
Getting the inspiration.
And we need to
for
find a
experience
place to watch it. I don't really have that many streaming services that I don't think it
that's a
exists
really
that much
special- you didn't
anymore.
just tackle it from a mechanics point of view. You wanted to understand.
Don't worry, I have
you wanna
some
understand
legal
players,
services.
Make them feel as welcome. In
Got it. I could be like Foxy.
No, we're gonna be doing this a lot. It's just quicker to use acronyms. So I think that's a great touch. So any surprises you found along the way as you were doing that?
Yeah, I mean, this
Yes,
one
a
was
lot.
people, but it was to me was, like I said, just how passionate the community is. They're like you said, it's very similar. To
Yes,
DBD in
they're
that respect.
concerningly
Very
passionate.
fans and very passionate community. People who kind of they watch the trailers.
Yeah, the death threats kind of came
Start
into.
stringing things together, and I imagine there's at least a few Five Nights.
I can't even keep count of how much Toy Chica passion there is in the community.
Yes. Which Jay, you're kind of famous for.
Even though it's technically a child in there.
Meme-worthy art.
And then the community that will argue that there's no corpses in there will start flooding it.
Speak like, what does it mean? What is it? I just wanted people to see my cool new mint.
God, you can't escape an
wanted people to
argument
see- okay, no, no,
without
so-
another argument.
Bought me Freddy Fazbear
No,
socks.
all you'll see is a bunch of people cry over the fact that there's that they're just animatronics, they're just haunted, even though there's technically kids in there, corpses in there.
So before we jump into the gameplay,
So not only committing pedophilia, you're committing necrophilia.
Approach the design.
Oh yeah, double
It was really
whammy.
interesting because obviously, if you know both games, gameplay-wise, they're pretty diametrically opposed.
I
Five
only
Nights at Freddy's
played
is really
Dead by
about sitting still,
Daylight
manage
once. I
resources,
don't know
deal with
much
battery,
happened.
and try not to get killed. Whereas DBD is all about moving around, doing the gens. If you sit
I have
still,
played Dead by Daylight before.
it's not a great idea.
Oh.
So it really became about kind of nailing
Oh
down
no.
what the quintessential Five Nights at Freddy's experience is. Things like the
God.
security office.
I want
the
to buy
battery
Wesker,
tower, all
then
those
become
amazing
the
jump
most
scares,
toxic of all
and just
toxic
kind of
players in this
figuring out how to adapt
community.
that into the context of DVD.
Perfect. So with that transition, let's get into Springtrap specifically and his gameplay.
Yeah. So one of the goals for Springtrap was to figure out how to lean into those jump scares, which are kind of the thing about the Five
Yes.
Nights at Freddy's games, right?
The animatronics go ooga booga,
making
shake
just
their
a straight
butt
up
cheeks,
killer,
and
which is
scream
something
at
we
your
wanted to do.
face.
So I had this idea of doing something that we'd never really
Not
done before.
particularly
That's a
in the
different
Border
video
Without
game.
app.
Springtrap kind of.
No, the Shake Your Booty stuff is this specific game, not our mainline games.
Ooh, that looks very green.
So we just kind of leaned into that and gave him more of those opportunities.
There he is right there on screen.
There he is, yeah.
Whoa, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah.
He has
we
such
also gave him
strong
a permanent
shoulders.
Projectile, which is really cool. So
Dude.
2 weapons. I get to fire
Dude, you can see the corpse in there. That's cool. They actually went gory with this one.
weapon.
Hell yeah. One of the only rated M FNAF things you're gonna get.
So let's talk about the axe.
Oh, a pizza knife. That's funny.
Different from projectiles that other characters in Dead by Daylight use.
Yeah, so it's a very unique. It's not going to play like any other projectile.
Oh wow, the community actually won with the fire axe.
We wanted to do something a little bit
Well, that's good.
interesting with it.
I don't get
So,
how the fuck
if you
William
figure out it's
dismantled animatronics with just a fucking knife.
whether it's a
I'm pretty
machine
sure he
or it's
wouldn't need an
deliberate,
axe just
it
to
creates an
do
area
any
that lasts about
damage.
15 seconds. And if a survivor walks through it, you get killer instinct on them for a short period of time.
You know what? Fuck it.
If you hit a survivor with it, kind of gets lodged in their back while you're chasing.
Kind of have
The
an axe
community
lodged in
don't
that.
have
Um,
a survivor,
move
but
it
they at
manually,
least got their
or
axe.
they can do it quicker in co-op.
Body
with another
spray.
survivor.
I'm
actually-
You can also
tired.
retrieve it yourself if you get in close.
I mean, I'm happy with what we got for Springtrap. I don't like some of the fan stuff they do. Like, Jesus Christ, guys, you want him to be on cocaine when he's in the title screen?
Grab the axe and the survivor.
I just keep
Time
seeing
to
people
cool
say
it
they
off.
want survivors,
jump
but
scare, and then you're carrying
most
them
of
in.
the main characters don't even have models.
Couple little notes.
Plus, the only character that canonically is there, technically, has rotted skin. Do you want to play as a
A
corpse?
glimpse of some jump scare.
And even though you don't have a fucking model either, so it wouldn't make any sense. Oh, that's cool.
Per second. It's something that we've never really done base kit for a killer.
God, at least take me out to dinner first. Don't get that close to my
Meaning
face.
that, you have to recall the axe manually. It never comes back to you automatically
Okay.
unless you throw it out of the map because you can make a mistake.
But
yeah,
I
as
would
long
have
as
thrown
it's
it
an
out the map and
environment
lose
or
my
survivor
ads.
or whatever it is, you have to manually recall it.
So it lightens his load a little bit, makes him a bit faster.
No, I'm just imagining fucking Springtrap
that
doing
brings us
Kratos
to
thing
another
and fucking
Freddy's
throwing his
roleplay,
ads at
and
fucking
I think
Angela
iconic
Wood
to Five Nights
back.
at Freddy's, the security officer.
Dude, I fucking dare you to download Get Ragnarok and just download a Springtrap mod.
Killer and the survivor.
Boy! What is it, father?
Which allowed us to also lean into jump scares. And some of the ways we came up with was to introduce a security office, which is part of any trial that Springtrap is.
There's probably a Springtrap mod out
It
there.
acts as kind of a transition.
Man, the Freddy
Oh, no, there
Fazbear
is.
mod.
Appear randomly.
Oh, no, there is.
Spawns.
Hell, there's a Homer mod for God of War 2018, and it's fully voiced and everything.
There be a door.
Yeah, I only
It is.
have 2018. I don't have Ragnarok yet.
So as a survivor, you interact with the door. It brings up the camera view. You'll get the kind of iconic.
Maybe one
view on
day,
the bottom
but
right
not
with
for
all the
now.
Cameras. On the bottom left, you'll see your batteries.
Yeah, I
I'll
saw
talk
camera
about it in a
footage.
second.
That was a neat
You
little
can see what's
gameplay
going on. The
thing.
other doors, you can switch between doors. If you see something,
I just want to say that I kind of, you know, the person could just wait until the power goes out, right?
Hands off, almost like a theme park
New
experience
toxic
where you see
gameplay
this first person
strat.
going through the office, which is really cool.
And one thing you mentioned, again, just in case we have new folks playing, regardless of what map you're playing on,
I
this
knew
functionality, the security
enough.
room will be there as long as Springtrap is the killer in the match.
Yeah, exactly. And as a survivor, if you happen to see Springtrap through a camera, if you train your cameraman for a
that's
few
cool.
seconds, he'll be revealed for a little bit for the whole survivor
Nice.
team.
I think it would have been cool if the hooks were changed into spring lock suits, though. But I guess it's more of like a really weird thing.
The
program.
Survivor goes in at a different door
Yeah.
and they meet.
Yeah, so since they can both use the doors in the security office,
Yeah.
we wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for that interaction. So if a survivor is moving through that space from one door to the other, in Springtrap,
This guy has such a dad
chooses
bod
one of those
build.
two doors, whether the one they're coming from or the one they're going to, he'll interrupt them in the security office for a fun little surprise.
I always come back.
Awesome.
Well,
I love all
welcome to the
little
chat.
touches that the team has
Welcome
planted
to
in there
sleep
like that.
deprived
The fans are really gonna love it.
PTB watch.
Including this, you mentioned the battery. Managing the battery is part of this.
Currently, I just woke up and I saw the stream and I had to come.
Universal battery. It's shared amongst
Not in that order.
It drains a little bit per second while you're using the cameras. We didn't want players to just be the man in the
I
chair.
have to come.
Okay.
And then I realized the stream was like, oh no, and then I had to pull it back in.
Takes off a big old chunk in one shot, and then you have to kind of manage that battery as a team. It slowly recharges on its own over time.
I wish we had that ability so that way you'll get women pregnant.
If the battery does run out, the security system just kind of doors the cameras, the office.
You
shut
get
down
the
mode
birthday,
for
you're
5
like,
seconds.
oh, I don't want that. And then you
Springtrap is
pull your
not
fucking semen back out of their body.
If the survivors have kind of overplayed their hand and they shut the security office down,
Oh my
they've
god.
given up their one.
Peter, no, that's not what you should do with Mary.
Doors and bounce around.
I just had the most fucked up, weirdest thing I've ever about to say in my life.
So to go back to the axe,
We're on the subject. I'm gonna kill this subject.
either a camera or a door.
Imagine if,
With their axe.
imagine if that we have that ability, you can make a woman orgasm twice at the same time.
Oh my god.
When the killer retrieves it, that effect lingers a little bit. It becomes a really cool.
Oh no!
I need to scope this area out, but I don't want to.
Oh, now I'm just thinking of fucking weaponized semen and they deliver power punches in their own
It's
ways.
not permanent. The door can be
Fucking
Oh.
shotgun level bomb.
Unless it's in shutdown, which means they
That's even word.
right. Cool. Okay, so speaking about
Jesus,
moving around
so
the map, which
fucking
sounds like a
violent.
new exciting way to do that. One of the coolest things about the chapter, in fact, is the map.
Yes,
There's Pizza
it's
is now
cool.
a new map, a new level within Dead by Daylight for DBD fans, specifically in the Withered Isle realm. So what can you tell us about the map?
I don't know what that aisle
so
is,
the
but
art
okay.
team and the level design team, much like me, they did a ton of research, and like I don't say this just because we're doing the stream here, but it's becoming one of my favorite maps. I love it so much. In the same way that we worked hard at kind of integrating a lot of opportunities for jump
It's
scares
gonna be a
and killer
neat
gameplay,
map.
their
I
team really
think.
wanted to make sure that they did the same when it comes to things like Easter eggs.
When it comes to collab mats, are pretty good at that. With like Freddy Krueger, they had the Elmore Street. With Michael Myers, they had the block from the first movie.
There's gonna be a lot. You'll see a lot of the small
Alright.
references and stuff. but
I've been seeing
Pinhead didn't have a map because fuck him, I guess.
But we're also letting you exit.
I've been
exit
seeing
the,
footage
the
of
pizzeria to
fucking
explore
Dead by
the
Daylight with
inside. So
canonically
it's really cool.
accurate fucking
And
Michael
what we wanted to
Myers.
kind of add a little bit
And he
more
just doesn't talk the whole time and slowly chases the
but for the rooms, we've got
players.
the
Oh, you want to know what his ability does?
What?
iconic band on stage as
His ability is that the more you stalk people and the more you stay behind corners and all that, the more your power goes up. And when you reach level 3, you one-shot everybody.
And
Oh.
kitchen and even the
Same thing with Ghostface, actually.
And
Oh.
That's
yeah.
right there too.
No.
Together, this should kind of feel like I guess a formerly working
Yes.
pizzeria. And of course, since it's Dead
Oh,
by Daylight,
God.
No,
there's
it's
weird
the-
pustules
it's the
and
chair from the
decorations are
movie.
To remind you
Oh
exactly what
god,
it's
the
for.
animatronic
Still
head
are
so,
what it
still
is.
somewhat look Robloxy.
But if you're 5
Well, to be fair, they're working on like 2016 engines.
Yeah, it's super fun.
More particularly
it looks
fucking
really good.
Bonnie's head. That shit looks the most off for
Yeah.
me for some reason.
But also with Springtrap wandering around, it's like a terror. And I think for Five Nights at Freddy's, whoop, you're going to be in familiar territory.
Yeah.
So one other nice thing that we did mention on the past
Dude.
podcast, but I do want to mention it again, we're going to have a separate queue for this map specifically, which means you want to go to the game and you just want to check out the map. Normally, in the past, you'd be in the general rotation of maps and all that. Now you can go straight in just to the pizzeria without having to hope that you get there. So it's going to be its own queue when you join the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a feature that's going forward.
Oh, that's cool.
That's good.
I can finally play a game where Ghostface is gonna stab me in the prize corner.
How about some last tips?
Hell
survivors
yeah.
and for killer players.
Yeah, so for the killer,
Nah.
as Springtrap,
Actually, you know what? I want.
used to be projectile.
Trying to
As I
bring
said, it's
Nicolas
super
Cage
unique.
to the
Compared
pizzeria.
to other projectile killers, we've done something that really allows you to kind of pull off some pretty gnarly trick shots. We've seen some really interesting ones on our internal playtests. It's been super
Trick
fun.
shots?
So
What?
test that out, get used to it, and take advantage of the jump.
Oh, they gave
Especially if
him.
you're
They
playing
gave
with
him the
friends,
Huntress's
you're-
ability. That
fun.
makes a lot more sense.
But for survivors,
Because the
take
Huntress has an
advantage of the
ability where she
camera.
could throw mini axes at
It
the
may seem a little
survivors.
unsafe because you can be interrupted or whatever. But they're
okay.
really valuable tools if you get used to them and you use it to reveal the killer. And
I've only seen all the
area.
killers' fucking trailers. I don't know much about their actual abilities.
You'll get
Rather
more of an
than Freddy
advantage
Krueger
Oh.
fucking sucks, apparently.
Heck yeah.
Oh no, he does. They had to
Well,
rework
Jay, thank
him
you so much,
twice,
as always,
and he's
for
still
joining
not
us on
good
the
killer.
couch with your wonderful work and the fun stuff that you've planted in there.
That's a shame. I love
Soon enough,
Nightmare
people
on
get to
Elm
play around
Street.
with it. I know you're going to be glued to your.
But it's the
TV
remake
screen.
stuff.
Oh, never mind. Fuck. That's doubly
Thank you so much for
worse.
joining us. The show must roll on.
I think
So
he's
now
a
it's time
lost
to bring
cause.
out
Let's
our
not
friend
rework
Jessica
him
to
anymore.
Fill you in on DBD's anniversary.
Oh yeah,
event.
no,
It's right
DBD agrees.
Bye, bye.
What the fuck? That's a weird transition.
Oh no, the final Twisted Masquerade. By the way, the Twisted Masquerade is basically its version of the special events for the anniversary. They always do it every year.
Oh. Okay. Guys, where these transitions are so loud compared to the talking.
This is its main theme, by the way. The game's main theme.
Yes, I've heard it. It's nice. Pretty chill before you fucking die to a toxic player.
Oh no! By the way, thanks to Wesker, it's gotten more worse.
Exactly, that's why I want Wesker. I want to be awful.
Wesker is one of my mains, by the way. I just want to point that out.
It's good. I still get him though. I
By
forgot.
the way, they have nerfed him, and he's like around like B A tier, but he's still really good with the right like equipment and stuff.
Things for Dead by Daylight that makes me really excited around this time of year is that there's always something to celebrate.
I need to
And this
see
year
what
is no
what
different.
killers did I
Not only
have?
are we welcoming in Five Nights at Freddy's to the
I have Pinhead,
also our anniversary
Leatherface.
right around the corner. So
I believe.
welcome back at the
I actually have some of the main killers.
nice
I also
warm
do
bite.
have Nemesis.
Thank you,
Scroll
Joe. I'm
past
really
the
happy to be
C
back,
section.
all you guys out there.
That could have been
It's
Miss
another
Face
masquerade
Horrible.
of the year where they dust me off, take me out of the locker,
Yes.
and get ready to talk to you guys
Alright,
about
D
what is happening
section.
in this year's masquerade.
Yeah.
Alright, Nemesis, the Silent Hill chapter,
So there's lots of
the
stuff going on.
Stranger
It's a
Things
special
chapter,
because as I think you saw,
and that's
by
about it.
the title just before, after 4 years, this is going to be our final masquerade. We have lots of laughs, lots of fun, and the response to all of the gameplay, the cosmetics, the aesthetics have all been incredible.
could be worse,
since the
I guess.
party started. So our final masquerade event is actually going to start in about a month and run from June 25th to July 16th. While we're
Oh, I
in
forgot
San
Tokyo
Francisco,
Ghoul
I mean,
was in
it
this
a
game.
Really fun thing
That's
that we've worked on
weird.
Internally, we've had a gas working on it every single year.
Oh,
But
poor
we're
Springtrap.
Oh, no.
Seeing that guy.
before moving on to something completely brand new for our 10th anniversary next year. So I don't want to hype, I don't want to tease, but come back a year from now and we're going to have something really special for you.
I'm really excited to see what we come up with. But also when in terms of actual gameplay, when we're talking about the return of Twisted Masquerade, is it true that the team decided to work on fine-tuning what we've currently got instead of adding new things to the whole shebang?
Wait, was that it for the FNAF stuff?
There's a few things that we're doing to really
Yeah, that was it.
focus on the
Yeah,
quality of life
that
of the
get
game
there.
overall. So you've seen all of you guys out there, I don't even know what camera I'm looking at. That one.
I wish they showed a little bit of gameplay though. I'm gonna be real with you.
How we are pushing for quality of
Yeah, at least they show those new renders. That will now be the thumbnail for every Dead by Daylight FNAF video.
Or any FNAF video in general.
I hope the article fucking makers make that their fucking article header instead of the FNAF Plus logo for the millionth time.
Oh my god, you know what I just remembered? Alan Wake is in this game too.
Alright, I need to get that guy. I want
Do you know what I just randomly remembered? Remember, all the stuff he writes down canonically happens in his world. Like, for example, the reason why he's in the story, the reason why Alan Wake is in Dead by Daylight is because he wrote about the entity, and it's summoned right next to him. It's sucking him into the world.
I'm just thinking about the fact that Fortnite and Dead by Daylight's canon. So he's just getting the most wacky collabs possible. And then standing before me, rotting in a suit, is fucking Springtrap. Yes, that's about it. That's more FNAF content for me. And you know what? There's more coming later. And it's more boring than the security breach collect-a-thon bullshit I was doing. So I'm probably gonna fall asleep so I can be awake during that. So, any last words?
Yes.
Good last words.